All right. Hey, do you notice that we traded sides? So now the sun's more in my face than his. He needs his vision. I don't. I'm kind of half blind as it is. We're no longer calling you Sebastien Bourdais. I'm going to call you Sealmaster Bourdais. How much would it cost for that company to get you to actually go by
On your,
Sealmaster from now on?
I don't know. I mean, that's something we got to talk about, right? I mean, it's everywhere. So
That's a hashtag campaign. Sealmaster Bourdais.
it's your new podcast sponsor.
Hey, I love that. All right, Seb. So before we started recording here, you were telling me about this first outing with proper outing on a 1 mile oval with this 2018 bodywork. And coming out of this session, what's the first thing? I know you asked your engineers for some things, but you asked me for a change of underwear too. Tell us a little bit about the difference of what you have this year to last year, because it sounds like you're busy in the cockpit, man.
It's a different animal, through and through. And yeah, definitely we came out with something fairly close setup-wise mechanically than what we had before. And guess what? It doesn't work.
Ooh.
So it's doing everything, loose, push. And yeah, we got work to do, but at least we got direction. We got 2 days to figure it out, so not too worried about it. But yeah, you always get into these ones, and especially with the fact that there is no spares whatsoever, so you cannot take any chances. So the whole first set of tires, I was like, am I making this up? Is it really searching and then going loose like it is, or is it just me kind of freaking myself out? And yeah, no, guess what? I was spot on. It was actually doing exactly what I thought it was, and on that new tire run at the end there, it was pretty intense. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't try any harder than that. But it's and it's weird. Like sometimes you just don't expect things to be the way they are, and on those ovals, it gets exciting pretty quick.
So IndyCar fans are accustomed to hearing drivers talking about using their tools in the cockpit to adjust anti-roll bars, try and tune the car a bit while you're in it and out running. Is that something where you were able, with at least the setup you have in the car right now and the parts in the car, where you could get it closer to happy, or you guys throwing something totally new at it for nighttime?
No, I can get it really, really pissed off right now for one hole of front bar. So no, it was that's why I didn't really expect it. It was kind of ooh, okay.
Wow.
I didn't mean to piss you off or anything, but I did. So sorry. I'll come back later with something different on it. But no, we're just gonna keep scanning, stiffnesses and ride heights and whatnot, and figure it out. But yeah. Basically, what worked last year doesn't work this year, so that's checked.
Should we take anything away from this first session, or will the night session really be the big thing?
No, I think everybody's just experimenting right now, and we put a second set of tires. I'm guessing a lot of people didn't, but it's what it's gonna take. Just trying different things, scanning the car, seeing how it responds. You ready to speak in a hurricane, or?
That's the sound of Seb's private jet flying over, coming to pick him up for dinner tonight.
And that's the taste of kerosene and dust.
Jesus.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, you get the picture of, the whatever baseline or a couple of changes you're getting, but no, I don't think it's representative much of anything, except obviously it gives you the first picture, and then it's going to evolve from there. Everybody's going to work and try and get it dialed in, and that's why we're here. We got 2 days and 4 sessions, so we really also have to manage the tires. We only have 7 sets of tires, so everybody's going to take it easy. And the race prep is really this evening when the track time goes down. This is more kind of like qualifying-ish conditions,
okay.
So we'll have to work on a bit of everything.
So if we're talking about some of the numbers and technical side, we're looking at, with this 2018 bodywork, everybody is restricted to using a single rear wing element, the upper element, compared to years past where you could get a little bit more aggressive. So that's going to bring the total downforce number down. We also have fun walking up and down pit lane to see what kind of radiator inlet shutters are being used, for example. There's a wide variety there. Tell us a little bit about the aero limitations package-wise that IndyCar said, hey, we want you to use this, but don't use these things, and also just the tuning factor of what air is coming into the radiator.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked a little bit yesterday, the car is about 43, 44, maybe 4,500 pounds of downforce at 200 miles an hour right now, which is, not much more than what we had in qualifying last year. So it's going to take quite a bit, obviously to get the cars to perform consistently over a stint. Aero-wise, the car is super simple. There's really not a whole lot you can do. Like you talked about, the blockers, both sides, oil and water. It's you not only have the inlet, but you also have on the back side of the radiator. So everybody between Chevy and Honda is going to have different things.
And you're feeding the turbos as well.
You know, so and then you have a little cooling box for the electronics, but it's really simple and really as you can see, it's got a lot of blanking on one side. So I think we're a bit heavy on the cooling on that, but you know, at the end of the day, it's better to be heavy than not have enough.
That's
and
what I
blow
tell
engines
people
up.
every day. It's better to be heavy than not. Last question for you, Seb, and as I mentioned yesterday, we're cheating. We're doing our end of day video halfway through the sessions of the day.
Yeah, but I can't pull your leg on you anymore because you actually went to bed past midnight and you were up at 6. So I can't say that you like your sleep.
But you did
so
get
much.
me because you tweeted out our Thursday video before I did, and rightfully so. So I like the fact that Seb's keeping me honest.
Hey, guys, I really thought he wasn't gonna post it. Like, I gave him an hour and a half, and I was like, damn, he's not gonna post it. So I just went ahead.
I'm slow. People take pity on me. Mile per hour. So for folks who might have been watching the live stream, we're seeing things in the high 180s for the most part. Last year's qualifying, Elio, the lap record was what, 195, 6, 7, something like that, but 5 or 6, I think. But
Zolo 19,
yeah, pretty quick.
18, something.
So on one end, you might say, well, good Lord, this new body package, you know, these things are much slower, but you're just taking a nap in there. The reality is, I would say you guys are working a hell of a lot harder to barely even get close to 190 than you were last year cruising around at 195.
Yeah, I think you know, last year's package was really efficient, and obviously, you know, there was a lot of things happening behind the rear tires, so stability was pretty darn good on those kind of ovals. The big problem was turbulence in a pack.
Sure.
So you know, right now we're more towards like a proper open wheel on such a track, and it's very different. You know, it's not going to stabilize you quite as much because it's not coming from that far back.
Yeah.
And I think when the car yaws on entry of the corners, it's really where you can feel it, and that's why it's going to require different things. And can we rebalance that mid corner? I don't know. Like, you know, so and anyways, you know, who cares about whether we do 195 or 190?
You're working. You're working.
Exactly. We're going to be really at the limit of what we can do, and you know what's acceptable and what's sensible. Although most of the time we're completely nonsense. So you know, but it's going to be different, and hopefully the big thing is it races a heck of a lot better. So that's all I got to say about it.
All right. This is our Friday report from Phoenix International Raceway, also known as ISM Raceway. I have no idea what ISM is, so I need to learn. But this is hashtag Sealmaster Bourdais. I'm hashtag big and not really sexy Pruett.
I like the hamburger and fries thing.
Hamburger and French fries. That sounds like a bad 70s cop buddy show. So
I'll take it.
all right. We'll talk to you tomorrow.